So you were there for the impeachment.
I was there for the whole thing.
Well, tell us about that. So I assume you, being the deputy chief of staff, you spent a lot of time with the boss.
Yes.
The boss being
the
president.
president. Yeah. I would go on all of his trips with him. I'd make sure everything was there for him. But it was not good. The whole Ken Starr thing was going on, and just the partisanship, and then the whole Monica Lewinsky thing shows up, and we're at the White House. We kind of knew something was going on, and then Linda Tripp, she was the career bureaucrat that went to Ken Starr, and then all hell broke loose. Mm-hmm. And once that happened, impeachment was on the table, it shuts down the White House. Nothing gets done.
Right.
Everyone goes to their own corner. They get all their lawyer up, and it's not good.
So what was Clinton's demeanor during all this?
At first, when it all started breaking with the Monica Lewinsky thing, we were under the impression he was going to resign because it was really getting bad, all the press. And we were being told to get the Al Gore team prepped and ready. The Pentagon's calling over to our office saying, what's going on? You know, the Secretary of the Navy may be replaced, you know. So it was disarray. And it was, and outside the United States, our allies are wondering what the hell's going on, you know, and our adversaries are stirring up trouble. So it's,
Russia?
Well, Osama bin Laden and his group, and I'll talk about that in a minute, but it was, everything stops. The budget stops, everything stops. But then after he kind of got through it, and the blue dress, and he admitted it, he kind of just said, I'm in for the long haul.
Because you were there, you were on the inside, and this is something that came up in the Trump administration early on when they didn't think they were going to be able to impeach the president, but there were those who thought the 25th Amendment would be invoked, which is removing the seated president by the cabinet and the vice president. Was there any talk of that back then?
No, not at all. He held firm. He was going to ride it out, and then he started getting wind that if he does get impeached and it does go to the Senate, he was going to win, and he ended up winning 45 to 55. So it wasn't even close.
Wasn't even close. Did any party jumpers on that final?
Yeah, I don't remember who exactly party jumped.
Because I'm under the impression that when Trump will be impeached, we clearly can see that's going to happen. It's going to go to the Senate. My question is how many Democrats who are running in very strong Trump states are going to jump over. I mean, this really looks like a complete loss for the Democrats.
I don't know what they're thinking. I mean, it did not work when I was there. I watched the whole thing from the inside. And we were working on getting Osama bin Laden at the time. In December '98, we had targeted him.
I want to get to that in a second. I want to stay on Clinton for a minute.
Okay.
So now he's going through all these issues. You mentioned Linda Tripp. Wasn't it Jennifer Flowers? There was a bunch of them, weren't there?
Well, Jennifer Flowers was from Arkansas from before.
Yeah.
That was during his campaign.
So my question is this. You were spending as much time as you do with that guy. You must have seen things. You must
Sure.
have seen him meeting a bunch of ladies and doors closing, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Well, I worked at East Wing. He's West Wing, so
I understand how it works.
But
you're in the same building, and the East Wing is not that far from the West Wing.
Right.
It's a couple of tiny little hallways with low ceilings and short.
We were focused to ensure the president was being taken care of.
If the Secret Service would talk, boy, I tell you, if they could write books.
Well, he brought it on himself.